Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Karen's Stamp Pad. My name is Karen Scott, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. So welcome to today's lives. Today I'm going to be playing with the St. Nicholas bundle again. I'm going to show you a card, and I'm also going to show you a little gift box that I came up with for hot chocolate packages, the larger ones, the taller ones, right? Not the little ones. So I bought a bunch of those, and I was planning on giving them out as gifts, or the kids could give them out as gifts. And I was trying to find a way to package them up. So anyway, I will show you that, and using the designer series paper from that bundle, the specialty paper, I guess, the special release, and we will go from there. So my streaming is working today. I thought maybe I had a problem. My little one told me the other day that maybe I needed to update my computer, so I did. And everything seemed to be working fine after that. But then I got a message from StreamYard saying that they were the ones having the problems. So anyway, but everything's fixed now. So hello, Natalie. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. All right. So I don't think I don't really have any news to share with you. A lot of the bundles and suites are still waiting to be back in stock. But just a little tip that most of them, other than Marius trees and the Berry Cute, so the Marius trees dies and the Berry Cute punch is sold out right now, and I think it's November 6th, at least for the Marius trees dies. They'll be back in then, but the rest of them, it's just the embellishments. So go ahead and order a bundle, or order the things separately without the embellishments, and you can have all of your products. So anyway, and remember that the starter kit is on sale, and it's still on sale till the end of the month, and you get either 35% off or 35% more in products. So it's a heck of a deal. So I take advantage of it. If you haven't, and you're thinking about purchasing some supplies, and then after that you get a 20% discount on all orders after that, or you don't have to order anything at all, and you don't have to do what I'm doing. So just be a kidnapper and take advantage of the kit. So anyway, I will turn my camera down, and I will show you the projects that we're going to do. And let me just see. All right. So the first card that we're going to do, I wanted to show you the other day, and I couldn't find the thing, is because I made a card with the chimney and the snow on the top. Today I've used all the little pieces and put together the fireplace, and it's a lot of little die cutting and little piecing all the little pieces together, but I think it really is cute when it's all said and done. So there's that. And then, like I said, I was at Freezen Brothers the other day, and they have this Gourmet Village hot chocolate. They have lots of varieties. They also have cider mix and stuff. And I thought these are cute. Also, I think it's Nestle's. If you go to Costco, you can buy a box of the hot chocolates, and you get Rolo, and I think it's Coffee Crisp, I can't remember all the flavors, but anyway, and they are the taller packages too. So anyway, I was looking for a way to package those up. And so I just measured everything out and went ahead and made. I saw another demonstrator had done a hot chocolate package. It was for a smaller box, and they used a belly band on it and everything. And I thought, oh, I can do this. So I just redid the calculations, and there we have a cute little box to gift those two to. You could put them in your stockings. Turtles, yes, Natalie, turtles. Hello, Denise, happy Thursday. And yes, turtles is one of them. So anyway, I always buy them for the kids, and I think those are great gifts that the kids could give out at Christmas to their friends, or you could use as stocking stuffers, that kind of thing. So anyway, let's go ahead and just start. I've gone ahead and done everything ahead of time. So it's just because it is very time consuming. I don't think you need to sit and watch me color and die cut everything out. So your piece of regular cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And we're going to do it landscape style. So I cut my designer series paper. And this has real red and cherry cobbler in it. And I'm just, that's 5 1/4 by 4. And I'm just going to adhere that down. If I can find my tape runner here. So center that, leaving a little bit of a border on all sides. This, of course, is for my inside. And I have my little tray full of all of my goodies that I die cut. So what I was going to show you the other day was, okay, here is the dies that make the chimney, and there is the snow that goes on here. It also is a fireplace. So here's just a plain old fireplace, and it comes with the dies. So lots of little fiddly things. You definitely need a pair of tweezers because these are hard to hold. But it comes with the flame and the logs and stuff. And then I did another piece that had the stockings, and it comes with the stocking die cut with the hanger, the rope, or whatever you'd hang it up with. And then it comes with the dies to put the tops on the stocking, so you can put whatever color you want. And let's see what else it has. This suite has, you can do a wreath, and then it comes with these little dots that you can cut out for your little berries that you can put on. Oh, all kinds of little things. So oops, that's a log. And then there's the stamp that it has the stamp that has a gingerbread, a cider, I guess a mulled cider, and a candy cane, and it cuts these out individually. So I spent, I didn't like the look of it with the using the blends. So again, I used the Wink of Stella and my stamp pads, and I just colored them in so that they were a little lighter in color. So that turned out a little better, but they're in here too. Here's my little gingerbread man. You need a magnifying glass to see it. It's all in here. So anyway, it comes with a lot of pieces, but so much fun to play with. So I'm just going to keep these out. I don't have to dig them out again. And I will get going on this card. So this one, I've already done this. So I took all of the pieces and put them all together for my fireplace. I also cut out, and I believe it's still current, there is a wood grain embossing folder. So I cut a 1/2 inch piece. It's 1/2 inch by 5 1/4 piece of, no, I can't even think. Not early espresso, crumb cake. And I embossed that, and I'm going to use it so that my Santa doesn't look like he's floating in midair. And I'm going to use it as flooring and just put that down at the bottom. So I'll adhere that, and it just gives it a little dimension to it, I guess, too. So I'm going to put, I've already got adhesive on the back of this because I didn't want to lose it. I stuck it to the inside. I'm going to stick that right, I think, about here. So once you have everything put together and everything colored, it comes together quite quickly. I'm going to pop this up with my dimensionals and put him here so that he is standing on the floor. And so it's Thursday today. I can't believe that this week has gone by so fast. My daughter and I are going to a concert tonight, so I will get ready for that once I finish up here. And she's sitting out, I think, maybe watching my Facebook Live. I told her she could, or on YouTube, whichever she prefers. So if she is, she could always give a shout out. Flying Santa might need a stick. Yeah. Well, Halloween's coming. So, yeah. Okay, so there he is. Hello, Dorothy. How are you? Thanks for joining me. Okay, so we've got that, and then I did the Santa bag. I did a bunch of them. I cut out the Santas out of the designer series paper. I stamped and colored a bunch. I did the Santa bags, and some mailboxes, and I have all of them in a little bag stuck in my case. So I have those whenever I want to do a card, but I thought that would go good right about here. So we'll pop that up as well. So Samantha, if you're watching, give a shout out. Say hi. And anybody else, let me know where you're tuning in from. Say hi. Anybody who comments on my videos. Oh, and I forgot to go back, and I'm going to have to do another check out who I was going to do this. I guess I had a squirrel moment. I was going to go and check to see who commented on Tuesday's Facebook Live and YouTube Live so that I could do a draw. And guess what I forgot? So squirrel. So anyway, but so I will do 2 draws on Tuesday, and if you comment and let me know where you're from, or just say hi, I will do a draw on Tuesday, and you can win a retired embellishment. Or if you are anywhere else other than in Canada, I will send out a card. So my friend Denise won the other day. I did 2 draws because I forgot. So anyway, I did the wreath, and I'm just going to put the wreath up here. So like I said, a pair of tweezers helps. These things are very small. And I will put on my glue. And this glue, or this glue bottle, is nice because then I just got little little droplets that come out, not if I can get it down. And I can't. All right. I must have left it open too long, so I will try. I've got a bigger one too. So let's try that. There we go. So if you don't close your glue right away, you get it all gummed up, and then you have to fight with it. Okay, I've got some other holly that I'm just going to stick in the corner. And all right, save those ones for the inside. And then it was just the sentiment. So I went and I stamped it, and I didn't want to cover everything. So I used the "With Joy, Peace, and Love." And I'm just going to pop that up. So I showed you the designer series paper the other day, and it is, I just love it. And so you can use whatever colors that you want. You can use the green Santa. You know, there's so many possibilities. I went and let's see. I'll just put this on the inside before I get going and have another squirrel moment here and forget what I'm doing. But there is dog hair. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put it on the inside to decorate. Now you could take some designer series paper and put that in, but I think this will work just fine. And there, just a couple of those. Add a little interest for the inside. And so one of the designer series papers that I really didn't think went with the with any of the Santa Claus, but so I used it because there's 2 sheets. And so, like I said, do your cards. And I cut them. You only have to cut 2.5 strips, so 2.5 by 6 inches. And I'm going to put that on the back of my envelope. And then I have a really cute envelope to go with my cards. So I think I like it for the envelopes. You can make a card, a different card, or using it, but I didn't think it really went with a Santa Claus on it. So all right. And so there you have it. So now we've got a card and we've got our matching envelope, or not matching, but we have an envelope to go with it. And there you go. So that's our first project. And where I was going with my rambling. Oh, right on, Denise. Yeah, it is time consuming, because you have to, well, you don't have to color everything, but the Santa bag, which is so cute, you have to color. Here's my 3 little pieces for my cider, my candy cane, and my other little bit. But so I was trying to play around and come up with some other card sketches. And so the real red, or not the real red, the cherry cobbler card, or designer series paper, it has the fireplace, the chairs, and Christmas trees and stuff like that. I used that, and I made just this simple little fun fold. So I did that. I did this one. So I mean, I did a card the other day using these things, a different sentiment. But so I made this little fancy fold, and this is a corner tuck card. I guess you'd call it that. I'm not sure. So, but it also, the dies comes with this die, that's this fancy little die. And so I just put that on the inside, and then you take it and you close it and you just tuck that in, and it holds it closed into the bag. So thank you. Hello, Renee. Thank you for joining me. So anyway, that's another card. So they all, with the Santa Claus and the chimneys and the bags and stuff like that, they all tend to look kind of the same, but you could do different cards and use the different elements in there. So it really is a cute set. So I like the old traditional Saint Nick. So all right, so now this is my second project. So we will go ahead and make some. I made another one using my favorite of the DSP and some retired ribbon, just because I bought a bunch when it was on sale on the clearance rack, and I have a ton of it. So anyway, this hot chocolate package. So cute stocking stuffers. And I don't think I put it in here. Did I? No, I didn't. But I went to the dollar store today and I bought some chocolates and some candy canes and stuff like that. But there's room for the small candy cane, or mid-sized candy canes anyway. And it goes in there. I was gonna punch a hole in the top here and have it sticking out, except my hole punch is not big enough. So, but it does fit inside if you want to put a candy cane in with your hot chocolate. So anyway, let's so I'm going to do all the die cutting and stuff with you. So this time instead, I'm going to use this paper, and I'm going to use the copper clay. I love the copper clay cardstock. Excuse me. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the cardstock, and we need to cut it at, get that out of my way. And we are going to take it on the short side at the top, and we are going to go to 6.5. So you're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock for this project. So we're going to cut that off. We're going to cut it. It's going to be 6.5 inches by 8. Well, actually, you might not. Yes, we are. This is a quarter of an inch too small. So, okay, so then we're going to take it on the 8-inch side, and we are going to score it at 1/2 inch. Yeah, make sure I get my blade out of the way. So 1/2 inch, 3 3/4. Why do you have to change your order? Oh, Dorothy, no, no, no. And thank you. Yeah, okay, so 3 3/4. Then we want 4 1/4 and 7 1/2. Okay. Now turn it, and we just want a 1/2 inch score on the bottom. And either side can be your bottom, right? Okay. So use your bone folder, burnish the edges. We'll do that. I'll bring this back in. So, yeah, I want to do, no, I don't want to confuse you, but let's just cut the designer series paper. So we want the designer series paper. This is going to be, once it's all burnished, this is going to be 3 1/4 inch across. So we want a 3-inch piece of designer series paper. So we want it 3 inches by 6 inches. And we need a piece because we're going to make a top, which I forgot. So we want it at 1 3/4. And it's going to be 1 3/4 by 3. So let's just put these right here. We'll get rid of that. Bring back in our second sheet of cardstock. And I need a piece of cardstock that is 3 inches by 3 1/4. So now I want the 3-inch side to the top, and I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch and 1 inch. And that's going to be our flap. So it needs to be 3 1/4 inches across. And all right, let's move all this out of the way. So here's our little piece that's going to go on here. And if you have a corner rounder, all the better. So I have the corner rounder. I'm going to round these corners. It just softens the look. Just on the flap. And yeah, yes, I was thinking the same thing. And Natalie's on here, and she's part of our crafting crew group, Denise. That and we're getting together for a Christmas party. And last year we all had to make something other than cards to bring to the Christmas party as a swap. So I thought about this. Last year I did chocolate bombs and made boxes, but but this is good for the kids, and who knows, I can just, Natalie can forget I said that. Okay, let's take our box. Let's fold all of the edges and burnish them. And then we can see where we've scored, and there's going to be a couple of things that we need to cut off. So down on the bottom where we have that, you're going to see the corner tabs. We're going to take our snips, and we need to cut from the bottom just up to the score line, so the 1/2 inch score. And just miter the edges, so just so that they don't stick out when you glue everything down. It doesn't have to be much. And one more. All right. So get rid of that. And then I'm going to use tear and tape just to hold it together. So I'm going to put tear and tape on one of the 1/2 inch sides. And I'm going to, I tried using tear and tape. I used everything on the bottom. It holds together, but I found that liquid glue holds that together better. So I'm going to go ahead and use liquid glue on the bottom. So I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool and pull that off. And I'm going to put that together like that. All right. So now we have our box. We're going to tuck in our edges, and I'm going to use my glue, my liquid glue. And I really do think that this is the strongest stuff. It seems to, usually when we're doing boxes, we use tear and tape because it's supposed to be really strong, but my bottom wasn't staying closed on my green box. So just give that a chance to dry. And then we decorate and put the lid on. So the lid, you can put tear and tape on that. So we just want the piece that you haven't rounded, the 1/2 inch piece. Make sure it's on. And then, oh, glad to hear it, Dorothy. Yes, you can send some. Your kids, make some with your, or for your kids to take to their friends. Okay, and then we're going to take it and we're going to put it in. And so if you put it like you have it closed, and then it's perfect. And then just push it together in the back. So the other thing is I've got to keep it closed rather than the belly band like the other demonstrator had done. I got these at the Dollar Tree, and they're just the little Velcro. So I put that on there. Push that down, and it gives it a chance to stick. And then we're going to, oops, shouldn't have done that. Don't do what I did. Pull that back up. Just put it on the one side. Let's put our designer series paper on first. So All right, here's our piece of designer series paper. Then we can put the Velcro on. Did I say this was by 6 or did I? Oh. Well, all right, let's try 5 3/4. This is how I end up with glue all over my stuff. So 5 3/4, folks. All right. My apologies. So 3 inches by 5 3/4. Now we can put this down. And then we can put this piece on the front. And then you decorate however you want. So I have a couple pieces of ribbon that is the copper clay. So we have the in color ribbon, and I've got a couple pieces of that. I don't know if I like the way the bow turned out. It's really easy to tie with this ribbon too, but I don't think I cut it long enough. And we'll use our glue dots to put that down. So we've got that, or there is the that comes with the All About Autumn suite, and there's the that shimmer ribbon. It's not shimmer, it's almost like a foil ribbon. It's really cute. I'm bow challenged today. I can't, my bows aren't working out. So you can use that as well. I think I like this one better. No. Anyway, so you decide. And I've got a tag. And like I said the other day, I used the Merry Christmas from the, was it Starry Night? Stamp set. I don't want too much on the front, because if I use this as a stocking stuffer, I don't want everything to come off in the stocking. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring in my little colored pieces. And put some glue on those and glue it down. Just on my sentiment, because it's going to get lost in the paper, because we already have all of these in the paper. But so all right. And I'm just going to glue this directly down. And I need a glue or some gems. So, or a gem. All right. And let me just grab my glue dots. Put that on. And then there we go. So now all it needs is some hot chocolate and maybe a candy cane, and then we're good to go. So there you have a cute little treat box that you can give your hot chocolates to. So let's see. Put a candy cane in there. I don't know if the mint's going to go with the orange flavored hot chocolate, but there we have it. So cute little gift giving treat box. So anyway, that's it for my projects today. Thank you, Renee. Oh, from Ontario. Thanks for joining me, Donna. Thank you. Yes, I love this bundle too. Very lovely. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So here's our 2 projects for today. So hopefully you'll give one of them a try. And if you do, send me a message, an email or something, and send me pictures so I can post them. And there we go. So I can post them and see what you're up to. So hopefully I've given you a little bit of inspiration and little projects to do for Christmas. So thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I'll be back on Tuesday at 4 o'clock. So I hope to see you back then. And until then, have a wonderful weekend. So TGIF tomorrow. So anyway, I'm off to get ready for my concert, and I will let you know how that goes on Tuesday. So until then, you guys take care of yourselves. All right. Bye for now.